Hello everyone, my name's David Edgar. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, the Rangers podcast, and I'm joining you this week after Rangers defeated Hearts by 3-1 at Tynecastle in a very, very strange game. Rangers were not good, and Hearts at times very much were, but Rangers got the goals at a crucial moment. A brilliant performance by Jack Butland, making several saves, saw us, and we scored at crucial times and we took the win. It has been a desperate week to be a Rangers fan after last week's humiliation in the Scottish Cup. And nothing today was going to make up for that. Nothing could change that. I think that you were hoping for a response more than thinking one would definitely come from the players today, because in the past we've seen in situations like this where they just haven't responded. But actually started pretty well today. Early chance, well-worked corner, which is not something I've said very often this season with Rangers, but John Souttar, although he scored, was offside. Then after that, Hearts very much began to come into the game, and Jack Butland's made several good saves. Cabangu, their striker, has missed some very good chances, and then Rangers took the lead, ironically, with a shot at goal, which kind of sums up how this game was today. Yanis Hagi does well down the left-hand side, fires the ball into that dangerous area. There are no Rangers players in this 6-yard box, which would have been something I think we would all have been complaining about if it wasn't for the fact that Craig Gordon decides to palm the ball out. It hits off Jamie McCart, who was to prove lethal all day, and goes into the back of the net. And I think at that point, you are thinking, right, okay, Rangers, there you go, you've got a real break, let's go for it. But from then on, for about the next 40 minutes, it was all Hearts, even into the start of the second half. And Hearts just continued to come as Butland is making some excellent saves. The Rangers front six today was very, very poor. The manager puts in Tom Lawrence today. I can't understand this at all. And the reason why is that Rangers are now all about the future, because this season is a bust domestically. Tom Lawrence is out of contract in the summer and he's going to leave. Rangers are not going to keep him. So I don't really see the upside to playing him today. If he was going to come in and be brilliant, then fine. But he really wasn't. He was a non-event for most of it. And he wasn't alone. Our passing was really bad in this spell. But we got to half-time, 1-0 up, and you're thinking, right, let's come out and hopefully start better second half. But we conceded almost straight away. Now, it's a great corner kick from Hearts. Terrific delivery, great running header. Although, we're just leaving a free header 6 yards out. That's the thing with zonal. If you're going to do zonal, somebody still has to go and attack the ball. And I think that's where we fail a fair bit. Hearts were very much in the ascendancy at this point. And you thought, we could be in a bit of bother here. But it kind of petered out around about the 60th minute mark. And then Václav Černý does what he's very good at. He had been really poor today. He wasn't the only one, as I say. Rangers' full front six today were pretty rotten, although Igaman really came onto a game in the last 20 minutes for reasons I shall refer to later. But we got ourselves in front. First of all, he's a good chance, because Hearts were open at the back. They were playing a very high line, as is the style at the time, as Grandpa Simpson would say. And Rangers don't normally have the pace to break it down. Today, it was actually our passing accuracy that was letting us down. If we had passed the ball a bit more cleverly, we could have been in behind their backline time after time. Černy's put one just by the post, but it didn't take him long to make up for it. A wee bit of a fortunate break of the ball as the ball comes to him off Igaman and a defender challenging in the box, but he takes it under control and puts it away. That's the thing about Černy. He is going to disappear for large periods in games. He's not the most physical player, but he does contribute. He's a moments player. The problem I think we have is we've got too many moments players, and that has made us a moments team, as opposed to being something that he's a wee bit of gold dust on top, a kind of reliable regular scorer and contributor. And then after that, it was could Hearts get back into it. The goal seemed to kind of knock the stuffing out of them a little bit. And then McCart has capped off a wonderful day for him by putting the ball into the net to make it 3-1 as he's chasing with Cyril Dessers onto the end of a long ball. Hearts still made chances after that, but with no real belief, I think, that they were going to score. And it was kind of summed up when Shankland's did a free kick that deflects just past the post for Rangers to get the victory. Look, nothing has changed. I think that the underlying fundamentals of Rangers were kind of shown today in this performance. It doesn't relieve the pressure on Philippe Clement, as the commentators just said, because I think, as I mentioned last week, the Rangers support and certainly the Rangers supporters I've been talking to this week have made their mind up, and today's not going to change that in the main. But I'd rather win than not, so obviously I'm happier about that. Long term, I don't think this changes anything. I'm still pretty convinced Rangers will be starting next season with a new manager. But yeah, a strange old game of football. Football can be weird sometimes. As I say, Rangers found themselves a goal up at half time with an XG of none, and sometimes you just take it. And like I say, if football's going to be weird, I would rather it be weird in our favour. Anyway, we'll have much more on this later on the week in Heart and Hand. If you come along to Heart and Hand today on Patreon, though, you'll get full coverage, and then tomorrow our free show will be out wherever you get your podcast. Thanks very much for listening to me, and have a nice week. I'll be back after we take on St Mirren. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.